Good day, all. It is 9/22/2023, 40,427 miles on the odometer, and I am on my way to work. It's a Friday, and I just wanted to talk about, well, whatever comes to mind, but it looks like we have some construction ahead. The detour I took yesterday, and I really enjoyed the road. I've been on this road before, and I'm hoping this little white car doesn't. Nope, he's going through. Sweet. I was hoping he wouldn't screw up my fun. If you don't know, am one of those people who, I'm not the ultimate rider by any means, but I do try to practice stopping when I can, emergency stopping. I like to practice slow maneuvers as much as possible without damaging the bike. I like to practice the curves. And this road, when I was on it yesterday, I noticed had some really nice, two nice curves in it. I thought, what would be a better spot to practice my lines than on roads with curves? I don't usually get that ability or chance. So I'm going to take this road as much as possible in order to practice those, especially the detour. And I know the other end of the road also has a great deal of curves in it. Now, this by no means is going to be a fantastic show of my skills because I'm still learning on certain curves. I do twisties fine. It's the ones where they get a little more technical. I have a little more trouble finding the line, knowing how fast I can go into it and whatnot. This one has a 25-mile-an-hour speed, I believe, and one at 35. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to just not bust butt through here. I'm just going to try and see where my line should be. So right here, I can't see the out curve. Now I can see the curve. I'm going to cut in and cut back out. Okay, so see, I did that slow, and I'm going to do that for a while until I get to the point where I can just take a little bit faster. I don't want to scrape, obviously, but I am looking for the exit. Now this one, I can see the exit. I'm going to a little front brake, trail braking. I'm going to get back into it. I'm going to come back out. I did that one a little too fast. And that's the problem. See, I thought I saw the exit. And I was under control. I knew the curve cut sharp because I took it yesterday. But because that curve is kind of almost a form of a decreasing radius curve, there's a very good chance you go into it too fast, you're going to have to really lean the bike over. On that one, I had to actually get the foot peg down on the ground, which you should try to avoid. I know that more now than I used to. Used to be, my thing was, I'm going to lay the footboard down. That's when I had a Harley. And then I realized, when I slid out, that obviously that's a wrong way to look at riding. After I started doing a lot more videos, I still scrape here and there because I'm still learning. I think we're always still learning until the day we die, as long as we don't stop listening. The day we stop learning is the day we stop listening. But I'm going to start taking that road as much as possible and practice those turns, and not do what I just did there and went too faster, because I kind of wanted to show what I was talking about. I mean, a little freakier with a car coming around, but this bike has plenty of lean angle, and I just barely scraped on the pucks, which means I had a whole bunch of room left that I could have leaned this over if I had to and cut that curve sharper. But I wanted to show you how the proper line, I think, which what I had in the first curve, I think it felt really good to me, and how the improper line, because you can't see the exit, can really play into big problems for you if you're not paying attention. And I've been that guy. I've gotten into those situations. I still get in those situations where I take the curve too fast because I'm getting into the fun, and I override the abilities that I have. My abilities have gotten better throughout the years, mind you, but they're still possible to override your abilities. Chances are I'm not going to override the abilities of this motorcycle because I'm not a racer. I don't get into curves as much as that. And this Goldwing has more than enough capability of probably about 40-degree lean angle, I'm guessing, 40, 42. It'll start scraping on the foot pegs. It'll even start scraping on the exhaust and stuff. So until I hear some really hard metal hitting, a foot peg's not enough for me to go, oh, I'm going to lose this thing. The foot peg means, hey, dumbass, you're going too fast. Slow it up a little bit. Reduce your lean angle. But if worse comes to worse, you can hear this light scrape. You still probably have another couple degrees of room that you can go over and the tires will hold. But don't chance it. So So I'm going to keep on practicing that while I can. This is September, and I got October left, I think. Riding season's about over. And we'll see how that goes. But that's my plan for now. I'm just going to try to use that road as a practice arena for my riding on the way and home from work, and see if I can't get better and better at making those lines on those curves right there. And if I go the other way or right on the road, I really get into some fun curves down that way. I've taken that once before. And I'll probably do that on a weekend where I have some time, just come back and run that road a few times and just try to get better and better at judging the curves and getting into them. I mean, it's not going to relate to every curve out there, obviously, but the better I get at that road and those curves and cutting that line, the more that's going to progress my abilities through other curves, I believe. So that's the plan, and that's what I'm doing. But right now, work beckons, and I got to go. So this is the Moose. Y'all have a great day out there now.